What's going on up in Maine? So how about we take a look at Far Harbor right now?
Please, bring my daughter home.
Well, I'm sorry that I'm thinking for myself, you know? I've been helping other people with needs. I gotta get myself first.
Wait, what is this?
Our island.
Is this Fallout?
What? Oh, does everybody have the link?
Oh, this is Far Harbor stuff, I think.
There's the link.
That's the DLC.
Oh.
The fog can do a number on you. If you all turn to
Titanfall's Collector's Edition is $250, and it comes with
It's a right to the truth.
This shit was so ugly. I thought I was looking at Skyrim gameplay.
Peer out their windows to look upon the face of Adam himself, given form in holy fog.
I know.
It was literally an advertisement for DLC. Yeah.
You call murder.
Good job.
Careful. This could get out of hand.
Fallout
real
4
fast.
confirmed.
See, creepy.
Yes.
Creepy and fun. Here's another fun fact.
Yeah.
I love bipedal fish creatures. They're
4
my
minutes.
friends in my fantasy life.
Morgan, sit on my face. What?
So, Morgan, do you actually have a favorite moment from Fallout 4?
I spent so much time getting my settlements and trying to make them look a little bit nicer. I mean, slapping a painting on that rotted out wall, I think it really spruces the place up a
Deadass.
bit, doesn't it?
Yes. It really ties the whole lean-to together.
Yes.
Now, I have to be honest, I really love the
Have you
freedom
seen
of Fallout 4,
He
and I
got-
really did try to make things nicer for my settlers, and I failed all of that. Even in the apocalypse, I am not Jonathan Adler.
I think they should be happy that they have beds, right?
You go to
They
a
always complain
SoundCloud
to me about
like,
their sleeping
"Dang, music
arrangements.
trash."
Did they not see my painting? I crafted that myself.
No, I got to the point where I just be slapping down a sleeping bag. I'm like, here, is that good enough for you? You want a roof over your head, I see. Well, too bad, because this is what you get. What other people actually can pull off in creating those settlements is absolutely incredible.
I know, they did better than me, so you guys should
And then
get
with your
ready to get
SoundCloud.
jealous.
Friday and Saturday night drink. Like,
Where did my phone go?
exactly what I
What the fuck? My phone gone
Out of commission.
What are they showing?
Oh, that dog look.
Oh, this is the Fallout 4 trailer with no music.
That dog finger.
They said the Fallout 4 trailer with no music.
That's legit what it is.
Skittles. Sweaty balls. Oh, I think I know where it is.
All right. I think this is true for many, many people.
Yeah.
I love the setting of Fallout 4, especially in those denser parts of Boston, and how it juxtaposed that Fallout sci-fi with actual historical locales. And I also remember just how awestruck I was the first time I stepped into Diamond City. It was just like, wow, this is like some kind of odd fantasy horror in my mind.
Yes, the great green jewel. You guys should totally try the power noodles, and they're worth the price.
Why didn't they make Terry Crews waste that one?
Clean out here.
From a survivalist perspective. So it really kind of got to me. Yeah, there was also this time, and this is very, very true. I stepped inside the Massachusetts State House just to like maybe pick up some aluminum and some glue because, you need all the glue in
You
the
have a
world.
lot of people relying on you.
Now, about 2 hours later, I'm still there. I don't know how far underground I'm going, and I'm just fighting bigger and bigger mirelings. It was just one
On
of
a
the wonderful
Tuesday.
surprising moments about the game.
Yeah, so who's your favorite
And we
character?
think about switching
Nick
to a
Valentine,
Wednesday.
hands down. He's actually probably one of my most favorite characters in any game ever. I love detectives. If I lived in a fantasy
Alright,
world
it's
where
supposed
things
to
were more
start now.
mysterious, I would
Alright.
be a detective. So hanging with him and going through his special quest was just deeply satisfying. I mean, the idea of having a
I'm
world-weary
fucking up.
noir robot gumshoe as your buddy, that just won me
Can
over.
we please leave on to
Pretty
the
much has your
conference? I
name
want to
written
play
all
2K.
over it. I can
you
say
very
that my
much,
favorite
I'm
thing
like
actually was probably having
You
a
gotta pre-order.
iPad.
It's a
Oh
starting
my
early.
God.
Completely obsessed with it. It made it
The
very
conference is
convenient. I
actually
could probably
a
play some of my
$20
games
season
on
pass.
Not actually paying attention.
That'll eventually raise up to $50 if you don't get it
I'm not
after a certain amount of time.
Why is it just working? Oh.
Yes.
Right.
Well, speaking of tablets.
Yes.
Transition.
I love it.
We can't forget about Fallout Shelter. At last year's showcase, Bethesda both announced and released Fallout Shelter. And since then, it has become the most played title from Bethesda Game Studios. Are you still playing Shelter?
I am, because I have to make sure my resource-sucking babies are going to grow up to be productive members of society that I can exploit for more resources. Kids are useless. Oh, I did name one of them after you, though.
I really hope you didn't send him to the barbershop for a haircut.
No, because I systematically bred baldness out of my
so hard
balls.
to.
They're talking about Fallout Shelter right now. Like, what?
Oh, okay. Can you at least put me in a room with the parrot? I love the pets in the game, but I'm all down with the parrots.
All right, I will hook you up with a parrot to make all your weirdo pirate fantasies come true.
Archie.
Okay. There are other updates to Fallout Shelter. They also added rooms for crafting items. They added a day and night cycle, new weapons and armor, and new characters, including Old Longfellow, who's the new companion you meet in Fallout 4's
200
Harbor. Shelter, though, is not the only place where you can be crafty. Bethesda began to officially support mods for Fallout 4 with the release of the PC Creation Kit in April. And you can now check out the thousands of available mods and install them directly in your game, or you can browse them online at Bethesda.net.
Now, even better, Fallout 4 mods are not limited to just the PC anymore. While they're still created on the PC, you can now install mods on the console. In May, mods came to Xbox One, and they're arriving on PlayStation 4 later this month.
Bad idea.
So let's take a look at some
People
of
are
the
gonna
coolest
find a way
Fallout 4 mods.
To do what they did with Smash, where instead of just modding Smash, you're gonna be able to mod the entire system. That's what people are gonna do. They're gonna find a way to make a mod that installs something in your Xbox. That's like this gigantic cheat manager. Just watch it.
I mean,
Fuck it.
that's probably going to end up being a thing because
Yeah.
Bethesda.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
Like, if people report the mods, they're not going to remove it more than likely.
Yeah. Okay. Then Microsoft's gonna be like, remove your fucking game from our stores, bitch.
Yeah, that's why they put
What?
it for free the other day.
What the fuck? What?
They put Fallout 4 and the season pass and all that for free like a few days ago, but it was only up for like an hour.
What the fuck?
You know, to be fair, that really just scratches the surface of what's available out there.
Yo, those Doom snap maps are garbage.
And how creative people are them.
They're only good for like achievement, like farming. And
I am just proud to get my hands on in one try.
We're proud of you, too.
Yeah. Fallout fans really know how
Alright,
to go
are we
all
synced up?
out.
Okay, but not just Fallout fans. Doom fans know how to
She's
go all
talking
out,
about
too.
That's
Doom
right.
last
Doom
year.
was released
Alright,
last
we're
month,
good.
reminding gamers that the best way to win something is to keep moving forward and never stop.
I need to know.
Always moving
When
forward.
does this shit
When everyone
start?
got to see the original gameplay demo at Bethesda's E3
It should have
showcase
started
last year,
already.
people were amazed at the fast pace. But when we sat down to play, we got to see the depth of the game. I love the rune challenges. I know you are still working on some of those.
Yes,
It started
that
for 8
Richard
minutes.
Richard challenge.
Rich Get Richer?
With the rocket
Yeah,
launcher.
yeah.
Yeah, we could have been
tweeted
done with
me
the
any
afternoon.
advice on how I can do this? I am stuck.
We should track down one of the devs to do that for you. That's their job, right?
Oh, that's right. We're here at Bethesda.
Yeah, right?
There's something more convenient. Still, tweet at me. Whatever. Anyway.
I'm about to look at the secret achievements for Doom
Unlock
right
those
now.
classic maps because it really does highlight just how much gaming has changed from when the original Doom really. It didn't create, it wasn't the first, but it really, started the FPS movement. If you want to make something with the classic feel, you can also do that in SnapMap.
Yes, and SnapMap is kind of fun for a couple reasons. First, somebody always makes a really, really easy map that gives you 1 billion points. That's the one that I play first. And then second, people make some really interesting and imaginative things.
Now, if you guys haven't played around with SnapMap, it's pretty easy when you get started, and it gets really deep if you want to dig in. Things just snap together. Hence the name, Snap Map. And you can scroll through available options. You can place every enemy individually, or you can let the AI place them for you. You can create the triggers to spawn enemies, or put them all in one room to build a really uncomfortable hellspawn mixer. Or you can do a lot and you can do a little.
Yeah, and you also, what I love is you have a lot of control over the look and feel of the environment. There are way more options than I imagined. So I was inspired by the grainy filter to work on
I was a
film
black guy
noir
out of shape if he
adventure
spent 10 years
demons.
picking
However,
cotton.
I am actually sad to report Fedora is not part of Snapback.
Chill, fam.
Because they're part of every aspect of gaming.
F.A.M.
But if that's not enough for you, there is, of course,
Ow, the edge.
multiplayer.
Yes, and you know, the thing I love about
edge.
the multiplayer is it really is a throwback to when I started out,
Yep.
back in the Tech TV days. There was the Quake 3, that kind of classic way of competitive multiplayer.
What do you mean?
You add in the ability to spawn in as a demon.
It actually happened.
That's where it also has this contemporary feel, and that really has a really interesting effect on the flow of the matches and how the focus shifts during the course.
Yeah.
Now, Doom and Fallout 4 are just some of the Bethesda games we'll play. And Morgan,
Yes.
I do understand you've been spending quite a bit of time with the Elder Scrolls Legend,
Anybody
which
that
is
defends
the
this shit
strategy
is bad.
card game
Right.
based in the Elder Scrolls universe that Bethesda first announced at last year's showcase and is currently in closed beta.
It is. So back in late April at PAX East, Bethesda announced the game was in closed beta. I am not ashamed to admit that I was able to snag myself an invite.
Aren't you the lucky one? Now, this being a closed beta, I know that everyone has agreed not to utter a word about their experiences, but it's just you and me right here. So
Oh,
how
yeah.
about you just tell me how it is?
No, you're just gonna have to see for yourself. If you can get an invite, I recommend batting your eyelashes.
Like this? Please.
It's not gonna work. Hope is not
They
lost,
legit just
however.
showed
There's
art
a
stuff.
more game in action. Roll tape.
That sign is one of my motherfucking accounts.
Welcome to the Elder Scrolls Legends, a strategy card game featuring creatures,
I was about
characters,
to say.
and lore from
I thought
across
they
the
were showing off a
history
new
of the
Elder
Elder
Scrolls, and these
Scrolls.
niggas were like, here's
Each
the
battle
fucking card
begins with a
game.
hand
Oh,
of 3
okay.
cards.
Hearthstone?
It's your turn. You draw 1 card and gain 1 magicka, needed to play your cards. Place a card on one of 2 sides, called
Hey,
lanes.
we already got a dislike, boys. What's
Some lanes
good?
have special
What's
conditions that
good?
alter the field of battle.
Honestly, I'm
Choose
kind
to
of
attack
hoping
a
this
card
one
in the
gets like
same lane,
disliked the fuck.
or
Because it's
attack your
always
opponent
funny watching the
directly.
dislikes go up.
You win when your opponent is out of health.
I've had so many comments from
Take
on
enough
a
damage
video
and
where
one
it's
of your
just
runes
like
will shatter.
commit suicide.
Each
kill
time
yourself.
this
And I'm just
happens,
sitting here
you will
like,
immediately draw
what's
a
your
card
favorite method
that could
though?
change your
Because Bleach is
fortunes.
kind of boring. I'm kind of looking for something with fights.
Your choices.
You think you could like warm up Bleach
Can tip
and
the
like
scales
have it
from
not
defeat
kill
to
you?
victory.
You know, Bleach is actually very
Battle
tasty.
anytime or anywhere, on your own or against other players. Test your might in a full campaign, in quick skirmishes, or in the arena where you'll face
try
a
to make mine
gauntlet
accurate.
foes.
I'm fucking- I just don't
Build
like
your
it.
collection of allies, armaments, and magic.
I still left it pretty high.
Combine
for,
your
like,
cards to create
my
powerful
shit, but I was
decks.
like, fuck it.
Train your cards to increase
I
their
don't see why
power.
anybody would purposefully put their shit at like
Choose
40.
your strategy. Choose your path. Choose your destiny. And become a legend.
Why are you niggas trying hard as fuck to advertise a fucking card game?
Legends isn't the only Elder Scrolls game that's having a moment. The Elder Scrolls Online had a very big year.
Yeah, so even though the game has been available for more than 2 years, they've made some really big updates to Elder Scrolls Online since launch.
Let's see, there's Imperial City. Players finally got to face off against
ESO was doo-doo. Like, oh my
City and
goodness.
added over 20
Why
hours
is
of new
Adam
content
Sessler
to Elder
even
Scrolls
here?
Online.
They also made a
Shouldn't
whole
he be
bunch of
working on it
changes that the
fucking,
community and media really responded to.
Friday the
The Elder
13th
Scrolls
game?
Online went from what the devs admit was a
fuck it
rocky
was?
start to
I
being
never-
named Best MMO at the end of 2015.
But amidst all the bright
How the hell
news,
did they
the
get
Elder
Best
Scrolls
MMO?
Online has also recently
Oh, 'cause
launched
it was probably
Thieves
the
Guild in
only
April,
fucking
and Dark
MMO.
Brotherhood also launched on PC
Sorry.
just last week.
So ever
Morgan
since the
Webb,
launch, they
sit on my
really wanted to
face.
explore the lore that we've all loved in the other Elder Scrolls games. For example, they picked the Gold Coast of Cyrodiil for Dark Brotherhood.
Like Kvatch, which 400 years later gets obliterated by Oblivion
I figure out
demons.
what
You
Christmas
kind of want to tell the residents not to get too used to the place or not that attached. As an Elder Scrolls junkie, this
Why
exactly
are there just 3 extra people behind the 2 people talking right now?
geography.
And speaking of fans, we would like to take a moment to say hello to all of the Bethesda fans around the globe.
From London to Moscow, Paris to Tokyo, gamers have gathered to watch the BE3 showcase. And down in Australia, Bethesda's taken over the Sydney Opera House so fans can watch the showcase live.
And earlier today, we got to chat with some of the gamers here in LA who lined up to see the showcase. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
All right, right, here we are. It's a few hours before the start of BE3, but people have been lining up here since, I believe, 7 o'clock in the morning.
I know, this is a dedicated fan base. They know that the closer they are to the front of the line, the better seat that they're going to get inside the showcase, and that is a big motivator, I know, for people to get here early.
Oh my
get their seat right in front of the theater.
Exactly. One big screen, front row. It's exciting, but let's better understand some of the hardest core Bethesda fans.
All right, now you couldn't have a showcase like this without some amazing cosplay. Now you helped build this, so you can tell us a little bit about it.
She's cosplaying Keeper from the Evil Within.
This is like a pee-bat.
It took us forever to make this tenderizer, and it took her about a day to make that.
I mean, look, I love that game, and I love the Keeper. Everyone else knows him as Boxman. Would you mind just trying that on for one quick sec? I just got to see this.
Had a video on it.
Yeah. That's really, really, really effective.
And what was the inspiration behind this costume? Like, you know, what spoke to you about it?
It just took us like 2 days to finish the Evil Within, and we played that like all night, and that was giving us like little heart attacks, and we just fell in love with the game.
So what else are you guys excited about? What are you excited to see here today?
Nothing, because it's
For
Bethesda,
one,
and
gameplay
Bethesda
for
doesn't make
Dishonored
good
2,
games.
because
I'm
we've
just
been
doing
so
it because I'm
excited.
obligated to.
Just the first
They made
trailer
Brink,
from
though.
last year, waiting in line
made
for
what?
hours. We're
They
just
made
like,
Brink though.
yeah,
So
I hope we get to see other stuff. Maybe Elder
the
Scrolls.
argument's invalid because Brink was a
Maybe Elder
masterpiece.
Scrolls.
Well, actually, going back to Dishonored 2, I mean, now we have an adult grown-up Emily Caldwin. Is that something you're considering for cosplay?
I'm actually
defending somebody who doesn't even know you exist.
Last year, and I've been thinking about like, what swashes I'm gonna use, like what kind of fabric, and trying to put it all together and trying to make it nice. Maybe for PAX, maybe for later on, maybe this next year, but it's gonna get done.
Actually,
all right, well, I'm really looking forward to it. And on that note, I think
I made it like
so
in
many
2
other people out
seconds.
there are excited for another.
Yeah, I found like 2 voice dubs. I was like, oh, okay.
Let's now look at
you sent those voice dubs to me
get
for
us
a
all
fucking.
excited.
I think I was gonna do a comment video or some shit.
Is this the same Dishonored fucking trailer we saw last year?
It's happened again.
Oh my god.
Out from under you.
Bethesda is such a lazy studio.
Feet and you've lost it.
Let's just do the same trailer last year and they won't notice. It's been exactly 1 year since the announcement of Dishonored.
To get it back. Careful. There's always a price to pay. What you decide will ripple across the years.
Like, I legit hate Bethesda. They're so bad.
It'll be fun watching this unfold. What will you do with the power I've given you? How will you make you unlock on this wretched world?
When does this shit actually start though?
10:30.
I fucking hope it's soon, goddammit. I actually play with the ass, you probably fucking does. I'll just go with the first one I play with, or whatever fucking.
You cover your face, but I know who you are. Emily Caldwin. Nothing is an accident. Everything is in motion. All of it has led you to this exact second in time.
Think before you strike. If you kill me, you become the assassin we claimed you were. You become one of us!
years are long, but it's always good to see a familiar face.
Now I gotta put this shit on my Xbox underneath November
I'm
11th.
excited for that. I think some people in here might be excited for that too.
I have like a whole bunch of tabs just set up for like
Well,
Yes.
you will not
upcoming
have to wait
releases.
long. Bethesda has announced that Dishonored 2 will be available worldwide on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC November 11th.
Now you play as either, I know they're excited for that too. You play as either Emily Caldwin, who we just saw in the video and who looks super awesome and who's who I'm going to play as, or Corvo Atano, who is also pretty awesome, but I am playing as Emily.
Well, both characters are fully voiced, and they bring a different perspective and play style depending on which one you play. So, you know, there's a good reason to maybe play both.
They do have different. Sorry. They do have different powers also. If you played the first game, you're going to be familiar with Corvos. They are going to be significantly upgraded. Emily's are actually all new, so as always, there are going to be tons and tons of ways to play the game. But I do want to make a note of the location that we saw in the trailer. It has a very different feel than that sort of industrial Dunwall that we saw in the first game.
So the city is called Karnaka, which is really fun to say. Try it all together. Karnaka. It's like Majiku Kakutani. You know, it's just fun. It rolls off the tongue. Anyway, it's based on southern Mediterranean countries like Greece and Italy. But what I noticed was the significant verticality of the city. Does this mean that, you know, we're going to be going really, really high, be up in the clouds, getting vertigo, and that's how we're going to be doing the sneaking
At
around?
least Emily will be when I play as her.
Okay, you're going to play as Emily.
Did I mention that?
I think you did.
You know what I didn't see in Karnaka though? I didn't see.
What
Guess.
did you see?
Rats.
Rats, maybe rats. Yes. There are significantly less rats in Dishonored 2, unless you use Corvo's Devouring Swarm, because then you're going to have some rats there.
Right.
Although, I don't know, the rats seem to be a little bit more pleasurable next to the blood flies. Karnaka seems to be filled with blood flies. That sounds so friendly and warm and cuddly.
They're kind of cute. But we both have a significant amount of affection for Dishonored, rats and all.
We do. It was my personal game of the year back in 2012, the year that it came out, and I played through it 3 times since then. And I would say, if you haven't had the chance to play it, I do highly recommend the Dishonored Definitive Edition, which is on current gen systems with all the DLC included. Having said that, if you haven't played the original, trust me, you can jump right into Dishonored 2 without a worry.
All right, guys, I think we've had enough speculation, don't you?
I think so.
I
think so.
Oh, we're starting
I
now?
have a sneaking suspicion that we're going to see a lot
20 minutes late, just about.
I have one of those sneaking suspicions as well. I don't know where it's coming from. All right, guys, the showcase is about to start, but we will be back in an hour with exclusive interviews and new info. So please stay tuned to the live stream and follow along on Twitter at Bethesda with the hashtag BE3.
And send us your questions and comments. If we read yours, you might even nab a special giveaway that you want. You want it, trust me.
All right, they're timing me. I'm getting excited. Everyone here getting excited? All right. Where are we? 6, 5,
4, 3, 2.
All right, guys, join the show.
Only 20 minutes late.
Dude, you're
Yeah. Yeah, bad games. Yeah.
What do you mean? Quake is a good game. That's an actual good game.
Quake? Oh, shit. Really? Cool. Why not?
I mean, didn't they already release Quake? It's called Doom.
No. This is the good arena shooter. Stop.
I mean, this is the Doom soundtrack, though. It's Dead the Doom soundtrack. The new one. Hey, Quake's actually pretty good.
Quake's a good game. Quake Live is a bad game.
This is legit the Doom soundtrack from the newest game.
What's your point?
That's right. They can't plagiarize themselves. They can't give Quake its own soundtrack. Nah, that's too much work.
Everybody in the chat is saying, holy shit, Doom.
Sudi, I'm like convinced that at E3 they show you fucking like trailers, and at Gamescom is when you actually get to see gameplay.
Yeah, that's usually what it is.
Like I wrote that in the
it's
script for
usually
the
it's usually
video.
PAX and Gamescom where you actually see like gameplay. Cause that's where we
Isn't that where we saw Quantum Break gameplay for the first time?
Yeah.
In the Gamescom? Yeah.
Are they doing another thing where they just name it after the first game because they're too lazy to call it fifth installment?
Thanks for announcing this.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Not show us
please
something.
welcome
Yeah.
Studio Director of id Software,
I got
Tim
sick of
Willits.
this shit during the EA conference. I was so pissed.
Good evening, and welcome to the Bethesda E3 Showcase. Yes, Quake is back. Yes, yes! The game that defined competitive multiplayer is back and better than ever. You know, it's hard to believe that 20 years ago,
Everybody in
Quake
chat
was
saying,
first
"Wait,
released.
rip
And,
Battlefield 1, what are you
you know,
talking
if you'll
about?"
excuse the pun, the
Press G if you
aftershocks
hate
can
Keemstar.
still be felt to this day. Quake set new standards for multiplayer and pushed the boundaries.
This August, hello?
Quake also became a pioneer for esports, and 20 years later, Quake is still played in tournaments across the globe. The biggest of those tournaments is our very own
Why would you
annual gathering,
subscribe to
QuakeCon,
Bethesda's
which
Twitch
will
channel if
attract
they never
this
go
August
live?
tens of thousands of people to Dallas.
You're watching the YouTube link, right?
As a co-designer,
No, I'm watching the Twitch one.
What the
I'm
fuck?
extremely
Nigga, watch the
proud
YouTube one. What are you
and
doing?
excited to be
You're
stepped
behind. I'm ahead of you.
to announce the next chapter
Yes.
of this great game,
Okay, hold
Quake
on.
Champions.
He just said or have been fragging for the past 20 years.
Quake Champions is a competitive, arena-style, first-person shooter for the PC, designed for players of all skill levels.
PC Master Race.
Whether you are new to Quake or have been fragging for the last 20 years, Quake Champions will give you the challenge and rush you'd expect from id Software.
Ooh, I'm on frame rate. Let's go.
Now, we know that high-end performance. Of the franchise, unique and badass characters. The game features a diverse cast of warriors, each with different attributes and unique abilities, allowing
1022.
you to fight the way that you want.
Chill.
And you know that id has a long tradition of supporting competitive tournaments, and that continues with Quake Champions. The game is designed for world-class esports play at every level, from the world's greatest
damn
Quake
hero
players
line.
to anyone willing to test their skills in the
Nigga, what
arena.
player alive?
So as part of the launch
What are
plan
you
for Quake
talking
Champions,
about?
Bethesda will be supporting and expanding competitive tournaments and leagues beyond QuakeCon. And we'll have more to share about
What are you doing
that.
on my phone?
I hope you enjoyed this sneak peek into our newest game. Join us at QuakeCon in August, and we'll have even more to talk about.
QuakeCon.
And now, please join me in welcoming Bethesda's Global Vice President of PR and Marketing, Pete Hines.
QuakeCon.
Quick gun! Minecraft 2 spotlight, please.
Thank you. Thank
shout
you.
out
Thank you,
once
Tim.
again.
As Tim said, we'll have even more to show on Quake Champions this August
Look, he's wearing
at
a fucking
QuakeCon.
rainbow tie.
It's
Cool.
right there in the name. How would we not have our new Quake game?
They literally gave him that like right before he went on stage. He's
Now,
like, we
we're
gotta
not
look
at
like we
QuakeCon.
appealed to.
We're at E3, the biggest week in gaming, and this is the Bethesda E3 showcase.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Dude, we're at E3? Oh my god.
Whoa. What?
So welcome
I got
to
teleported.
everyone here with me and to the millions of you.
I got teleported. I'm in the audience. You can see me.
Joining us.
I thought I
We
was
planned
watching
this
Civil
showcase
War.
just like we make
What?
all of
Wow.
our games for you. Now, last year our showcase kicked off a big year
Oh, never
for
mind.
Bethesda.
I'm not at
one of the
E3.
biggest in our many years of making games. So let me mention just a few highlights. The Elder Scrolls Online was released.
You just
on
gave us
console
highlights!
and became one of the best-selling games of 2015 and was named MMO of the Year.
Don't make them clap.
ESO is not
Fallout
best-selling. He's
Shelter, the very first mobile
lying.
game from Bethesda Game Studios, and it became an instant hit and winner of multiple Mobile Game of the Year awards. In November, Fallout 4 was one of
It
the
died
biggest
in
launches
2
the
weeks.
industry,
That's the longest a phone game has gone on for.
So you've heard of it. Good.
One of the biggest launches and the most disappointing.
At DICE and again at the BAFTA Awards. And now Fallout is bringing user mods to Xbox One and soon to PS4 in a way that's never been seen before. And just last month, the new Doom was released to rave reviews.
Oh, PS4 don't got mods yet?
I guess not.
Sick. The original Doom almost single-handedly popularized first-person shooter games, and now you have a new Doom game.
Get exposed, Bethesda, at your own specimen.
Graphics and gameplay.
He just opens up a letter and it says exposed.
Fans have been enjoying fast-paced action and creating and sharing mods using Snap. The response to all of these games has been amazing, and your enthusiasm and support for us has encouraged us to go.
Oh God, Snapmac is butt.
Quake game. Let's see what else we have planned for you guys. At last year's showcase, I told you about The Elder Scrolls Legends, a free-to-play collectible card game. Now, as I said last year, I am a huge fan of
oh my God! What are they doing?
So this is a game I'm particularly excited about. Legends provides a very deep strategy experience through both single and multiplayer modes, beginning with a campaign complete with a compelling story, interesting characters, and some great gameplay. The story is told from the perspective of a moth priest named Kellen. I'll let him tell you a little more as we take a look at the campaign's opening cinematic.
I'll show you the thumbnail. It's pretty funny. Now that we're fucking watching it, this is actually kind of a funny thumbnail. It's kind of ironic now. Now it works. I just kind of put it at that because I thought I was just like, oh, this will be a funny thumbnail. Oh no, I'm not. And what yet will be?
Yo, Sudi, look at this.
Do you not like these trailers?
Spare us your stories, old man. Unless they can sharpen.
Sudi, look at this in Discord.
Our war chief is dying. Our enemies are massing for our
One of the best-selling games of 2015 on Xbox One. Where? It's at the bottom.
At the bottom of 20.
Smells blood in the wind.
Patience, Nog. I have words yet to speak here. Stories can do surprising things, Spear Maiden. Whether they are true or not.
Wow, guys, FIFA has a story mode. Wow, wow, wow.
What just happened?
I told you this, didn't I?
What? Oh, did it shut off?
I think Bethesda just got exposed.
They got the letter.
Another guy another man just lost his job. Okay, then.
It's dead not on right now. Oh wait, it restarted.
Oh, they restarted? Okay.
Yeah, no, like they restart. Like,
yeah, they
the stream stopped, and then they just put it back to where it was.
Change the very course of history.
This is exactly what happened with the Uncharted 4 one from last year.
Yo, except Uncharted 4 had to start from the beginning, I think.
Yeah, Uncharted 4 had to start from the beginning, though, so it doesn't fucking matter. This is a damn trailer. I don't understand how you messed that one up. Jesus Christ.
Exactly, like, bruh, nobody wants this Hearthstone game.
When Legends begins, you're set on a path to discover the world of the Elder Scrolls in a way you haven't seen before.
Nobody
the choices
cares
you
about
make
the
to
world
find
of
your
the Elder
approach
Scrolls.
and
You know why
unlock all
people
the
like
depth
the Elder
the game
Scrolls?
has to offer.
Because they can mod the
A two-lane battlefield provides more variety
Yes, I
and
just like
strategic
it,
depth.
goddammit.
Players make decisions that change the cards they want to improve or add to
Hearthstone.
their decks. And we offer a full single-player campaign, as well as multiple ways to play against the II or other players in both battle and arena modes.
Did he just call
Now,
it
we
the
began
II?
public beta testing in April, and so far the feedback from the people who have been playing has been
And
terrific.
it's AI.
To celebrate E3 this week, we'll be letting even more of you into the beta to start playing. Now, if you haven't signed up yet,
Nigga,
just
what?
visit
What are you talking
Bethesda.net,
about?
create an account, and sign up, and be sure to keep an eye on your email.
The intelligence.
Also tonight, we're very pleased to announce that in addition to PC and iPad, Legends will be coming to iPhone, Mac, and Android tablets and phones later this year. As I said, I'm very excited about Legends as it brings together an award-winning franchise that I love and a new genre, and whether you're a veteran strategy card fan or...
Yo, this is so dumb.
It's a game we think you'll all really enjoy. And now, so long as we're on the topic of Legends, let's take a look at what the team at Bethesda
Yo,
Studios
Sudi.
are hard at work on.
Sudi. I'm calling it right now. E3 is trash this year.
Welcome here to Bethesda Game
Of course
Studios.
E3 is gonna be
It's
trash.
amazing
You wanna
to
know
think
why?
It has only been a year since we
Nintendo.
first heard about
Nintendo's
Fallout
not
4.
here. So like, if
That's
everybody's
exactly
trash, wait. Here's the thing about Nintendo, right? If everybody's trash, Nintendo usually shows at least one thing which makes everybody wet.
To have fans
Okay?
like you.
They're not coming.
Not just in the main game with the add-ons.
They're
and of
not
course
coming.
Mods. It is just incredible.
And they're the only
And
ones
we're
that
not
show
done yet.
gameplay.
We're excited to show you what's
They're
coming
not
next for
coming.
Fallout 4.
I wonder if I could find the rest of Bethesda's press conference with all the trailers and stuff on Pornhub now.
You know what they used to leak Fallout 4 gameplay by putting it on Pornhub? Yeah. Just so they say it's fucking crazy. Yeah.
Well, at that time it was Pornhub.
What the fuck? Oh yeah. Actually, they had that shit like that on April Fool's Day too.
Yeah.
It was just Pornhub. I was like, nigga, what the fuck?
Bro, we literally saw this. This is last year's trailer. What are they doing? Is this
That's what
Fallout
Nintendo
Shelter?
did. Nintendo just pre-records a like 45-minute live stream, and they're done. And like that's not the most exciting thing ever, but you're almost always just getting straight to the point. Like you're just like game, and it's like, and at least Nintendo ones like, even if the games they're showing are trash, at least you're able to figure that out because they're showing you gameplay. Like they're not just showing you all CGI trailers.
I just want to sim through stuff that I've already seen before.
Wow.
Why are you
Announced
showing us
Fallout 4
this?
last year. We also announced
They're building an amusement park in Fallout.
50 million of you
So you
have
can.
downloaded and played.
I hate
We
when
have a
companies
really
do
big
this.
update coming out.
This
They'll
is
be
so
like,
stupid.
they'll be like,
this is honestly so
15
stupid.
million people played Fallout Shelter. Or like, I remember the your Microsoft did it. They were sitting here like, what was it? Oh no, it wasn't Microsoft. It was Sony. Sony was over here stating numbers for like, we've sold 18 million PS4s. 42 million users have gotten on PlayStation Network. 5 billion PlayStation Now subscribers. I'm like, Jesus Christ, nobody cares.
We hope you're as excited as we are about all of this stuff coming to
I'm like,
Fallout.
nigga,
we want to
numbers
thank
are
you
for
again,
you.
not just for your support
Okay,
over
so
the
it's
last
coming to
year,
PC.
but your support of our whole
Okay.
studio really over
I
the
don't
last
really
year.
care about that, but that's cool, I guess.
There is something else though that you've been asking us about, and yes, we've been working on it.
Elder Scrolls 6? Here we fucking go. Here we go. Here we go. Yup. Oh no, this is Skyrim remake? Yeah, it's the Skyrim remake.
It is a
Yup.
Skyrim remake. I'm turning off
Let's
the
see if it
stream.
actually looks good though. Oh!
Oh my god, this is Skyrim remake.
It actually looks nice though. Wow.
You can get this on PC for free.
Yeah, I know, with better graphics than this.
And better frame rate. What is that? Oh my lord.
Why is this so damn jumpy? What the fuck?
Bethesda took the hardest. Oh my god, I'm so disappointed.
New snow shaders.
Wow, it's free space for
Hey,
free.
Ray. Oh, this is some good water.
Man, at least
Fucking
the water looks
amazing
good.
water.
Throw them in.
Play mods on console. Yeah, we knew that was gonna happen.
Wow. Whoa. Wow. Oh my. Skyrim again.
With new hair.
Wow.
Now here's the thing with this, right? Like that's cool, but like kind of like Bruce said, I can already get that on PC with better mods. So, like I guarantee you, there are PC mods which have better graphics than that. Because I've seen some that are like photorealistic.
Yes, exactly. There are ENB presets out there that make the game even look better than that. Like, what is this?
Tonight, on behalf of Arcane Studios, the makers of Dishonored.
Oh, Dishonored. The game that was leaked last year.
Our passion is for a very
the fucking
specific
leak they
kind
did
of
with
game.
Dishonored last year was so
First-person
funny.
immersive
They were like
Our
testing out
games
these
blend
dudes, like,
narration
doing,
and
like, a little
simulation
preview.
in a way that
Somebody
makes
turned on
every
the fucking
player's
recording
experience
for the live
different.
stream.
Where
niggas were just
players
sitting
can
in the chat,
improvise and where
just
choices
sitting there
have
like,
consequence.
oh.
Our games
I like Dishonored too.
encourage replay in
I'm
order
sitting
to
there
try
like, nigga
different
lost his job
playstyles
that
so
day.
that
Because
players
they were
are
sitting
free
there
to
on
go
the,
their own way.
you could fucking hear them. They sat there like, wait,
In
is that
2012,
on?
we released
What?
Dishonored.
Turn it off,
We
turn
were
it off.
thrilled that the game was so well received by the gamers and the critics all around the world. That was like one of the best feelings for us developers.
Dishonored's fucking cool.
After that launch, my friend and co-director Harvey Smith took the lead on Dishonored 2, so he went to France and Lyon and worked with the team over there. Meanwhile, I have been busy in Austin working on something else with the team in Austin. And tonight I have a surprise for you. I'm going to reveal what that surprise is.
Actually, never mind. I got water over here.
It's a new game built on the values that are so dear to Arcane. It's an immersive game set in a dangerous universe. Only this time we've added a psychological thrill. Here is the world's first look at what we've been up to.
Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th.
That's the studio that makes Dishonored.
Yeah, I know.
9 a.m.
Well, I'm like, what the fuck
with
is
Alex in his office. There is no duration set for this meeting. There is a 3
I doubt
p.m.
it.
meeting in TransStar Conference Room A to
Being
greenlight
published by
research
Bethesda
and
can't look
development
good.
plans. Please confirm your attendance prior to arrival.
What is this?
The most recent test results.
I
Like
love
nothing
me some
Bethesda does
CG,
now could like.
but I also love me some actual gameplay.
Good morning, Morgan. Today
This
is
is
Monday,
nice
March
CGI, boy.
2032. You have a 9 a.m. appointment with Alex in his office.
It's actually June 12th and we're watching this abysmal fucking press conference. Oh, my son got he's OD smacked
Oh
right
my
now.
god, I think I'm understanding it now. This is all actually symbolic.
Yeah,
You
the
get
harder
it?
you keep
They're-
looking at
no, wait.
Bethesda's
It's
game-
symbolic for the press conference so far. It's them showing the same shit over and over. And the more you watch it, the more your eyes just can't fucking take it. No, it's
Your eyes can't take it anymore. Oh, this is Doom 2, guys. This is fucking hell.
Oh, she's an Ajin! Hey, this is the Ajin trailer!
You said he's an Ajin.
Bro, that was literally the exact same thing as the Ajin trailer. Everything starts happening, that Ajin comes off the wall, smacks the camera.
Good morning, Morgan.
The nigga put in the chat, rip
You're not
COD?
gonna
What?
like what I have to say next.
What are you talking about?
This is Doom 2, baby. Prey? What the fuck is Prey?
Okay, so I didn't get anything from that I
In
didn't get
Prey,
from like
you awaken aboard
something else.
Talos 1,
Yeah,
a
like-
very special.
I honestly don't know what it is. What the fuck is
2032. You are the key subject of an experiment meant to
It
alter
does look like
humanity
another first-person
forever.
shooter to me.
But things have gone wrong, of course.
Like, I'm not gonna lie,
The
that's all I
space
got.
station has been overrun by an alien threat,
Okay.
and you are now being hunted.
So Prey wasn't even made by Arcane
Secrets
originally?
of Talos 1 and your own past, you must survive using all the tools at your disposal on board the station. Your wits, weapons,
this is pretty much Doom
mind,
2.
abilities. Prey will be available next year on Xbox One, PS4, and PC. We'll have more to show at the QuakeCon, so be sure to join us there. Thank you.
They're showing it at QuakeCon. Because it's just Quake.
Hi
though,
everyone,
just-
I'm Marty
They
Stratton.
literally gave their own video game. It's
Last month,
you can't do that.
privilege of releasing one of the most iconic titles in our industry.
Now it's Doom 2.
We challenged ourselves to ensure
I'm heated right now.
Doom
And we
HD
thank you,
Remastered
our
Definitive Edition.
Doom launch, such a tremendous success.
He looks so
amazing
fucking
to
serious
watch
talking
and
in
hear
camera.
from
Like,
millions
hear the
of
way he's
players
talking.
enjoying the
We just
many aspects
released
of the
a
game.
tremendous
From those of you
success.
gunning for the perfect run through the campaign, to others constantly testing their skills in multiplayer, you continue to inspire our team. Last year, we told you we wanted to put the power of creation in the hands of every player through Doom Snap Map, allowing for an endless stream of And in the coming months,
You know what
we're
I'm starting
excited
to
be
realize?
supporting Doom
All of
Snap
this
Map
stuff
with free
that like
updates
these
and
E3
even more ways
conferences
to play.
are really
We'll be
appealing
delivering
to
new construction modules, including hell
to like
visual themes,
more
as well as
casuals
new props,
almost.
objects,
Because like
weapons, and
this
items.
entire thing's of like
While
niggas
creators
going
can
like,
look forward
oh
to
my
new
god, there are
mods
mods on
and functions and
consoles. Like
functionality.
anybody that
The
already
ability to
wanted to
create
play
true
mods has
single-player
already played them on
experiences
PC.
with features like the
Exactly, like what
So they're like, so yeah, so it almost feels like they're advertising it to like
every
casuals.
Snap Map feature and update is free for every player.
Well, here's the
For
thing,
multiplayer,
casuals don't watch
next month we'll
E3.
release 2 new
That doesn't really
modes,
make any sense. So I'm just
including a
kind of sitting here
uniquely
like,
Doom variant of one flag CTF
you don't really have to do a
called
trailer for
Exodus,
mods. Like you can
as
just
well
be
as
like,
an
they're
all-new
coming,
multi-zone
and niggas
capture
gonna be like,
and
okay.
bug
But like
mode
doing a
called
trailer and then like making it
Later
seem as
this
if it's
summer,
like something
we'll
so
turn up the
damn
heat
new. I'm
with
like,
the release of 3 free-for-all modes, including Classic Deathmatch. These modes will be free to all players and playable on any existing or future maps. Also next
we got
month,
gamers coming out
fans
the
can look
closet,
forward to our first
T-Pain,
premium
Logic.
Doom DLC
Niggas are like,
pack,
okay, I'm
Unto
actually,
the Evil.
I really am a
The
gamer,
first
man.
DLC pack
I really am.
includes 3
Yeah,
new
Snoop Dogg
mobile
over here.
offering
Snoop Dogg over here lighting
Cataclysm
blunts while fucking
Ritual.
destroying niggas at
a new
Battlefield 1.
playable demon called the Harvester,
Da 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 da
a
da.
new gun,
I'm on the
equipment
fucking
item,
Zeppelin.
armor sets, taunts,
Like,
That fucking video, the guy's like, I'm on a Zeppelin!
With just a month past since our launch,
It's an
we've only
airship, you
scratched
dummy.
the surface of fun we packed into the game, and we can't wait to give you even more ways to compete.
oh my god,
create,
Casey Tron is
play,
playing
and fight like
E3
hell.
2016. Fuck.
Wow, ton of great stuff there for everyone that's enjoying Doom. And again, we thank you, the fans, for making it such a hit. Doom has received near universal.
Yo, he said Fran looks like Metroid. He was like,
fast
Metroid looks
combat,
lit right now.
demons and
His
amazing
face isn't
graphics,
small enough.
everything that
Bob
it
Seger's
is known
face is
for.
kinda like- his head
Now,
is like a
it is also known as a longtime supporter of shareware, or for you youngsters in the audience, that's what us old guys used to call a demo.
Bethesda, like legit, Sudi, if Bethesda makes any more games after this, I'm only torrenting.
Doom's amazing gameplay a chance to do it.
I'm never buying another Bethesda game.
Starting tonight, you can download and play the first level of Doom on Steam.
I bought Skyrim in 2013, and that was the last game I from them. I didn't even buy Doom.
That's right, because you game shared Fallout 4, didn't you?
Now, this
exactly, I game shared Fallout 4.
But we want everyone to have a chance to see why Doom is one of the highest rated shooters ever. So if you love super intense action or you just want to experience state-of-the-art gaming, go download Doom and fight like hell on us. We think you'll see what everyone else is talking about. Now, let's shift from Demons
What?
of Hell to Daedric Princes
Wait,
and
wait, wait.
Secret
Did they just
Assassin
say?
cults.
Wait,
Please
what did they?
welcome
What were
from
they just
ZeniMax
talking
Online
about? Did they say it
Studios,
was
the Elder
a
Scrolls
free
Online game
demo?
director, Matt Firor. Matt?
I don't know, man. Some bullshit.
I don't fucking remember. Like Doom's been free for a fucking while. So you can just go download the source of the original one. I don't know if they're talking about the new one. I missed something there.
Good evening.
Why all these things have the fucking rainbow
This
tag
week
on?
is the 1-year anniversary of the launch of the Elder Scrolls Online on Xbox One and PlayStation 4. Because we were launching the game at
Oh,
time last
it says
year,
you can try the first level of Doom for free for 1 week.
Sure, I was here this year to tell everyone
Oh.
what's been happening with the
Oh,
Elder
wait,
Scrolls
Doom
Online.
is free for a week?
From the console
The
launch
first
last
level.
June to the
What the
release of
fuck?
3 critically acclaimed
Oh,
DLC
wait,
game
what the
packs
fuck
during
am I
the
gonna do
year,
with that?
all of us at ZeniMax Online have been
Dude, I don't know.
really busy.
That's like them making. That's like them
Before I go any
making
further, I wanna take a
Unravel
moment and
free.
thank all of
They
our
were like,
fans
oh
for your
yeah,
support,
Unravel is free
your
for the first
enthusiasm,
fucking level
and your
for
feedback.
10 hours.
We take it really seriously, and we continue to work
They
to
got
improve the game.
go anywhere.
And based on the
in
response,
10 hours if you only
we like
let
the
me on
changes.
first level. That's like these niggas with Mirror's Edge. They're like, you can play the game for 6 hours.
Elder Scrolls
They're
Online
like,
was named
I'm like,
MMOG
okay, so I buy EA
Best
Access,
MMOG of
play it for
2015,
2
was
hours.
one of
I'm
the best-selling
35%
games of the
done
year
with the
of
game.
any
They're
kind,
like, oh no,
and
you
now
gotta stop.
supports a
You might
highly
beat the game at
engaged
this rate.
community of over 7
Stop.
million
I'm like, oh,
who
yeah,
have
pay
been
for it
exploring
now.
this
I'm like,
enormous
oh.
world of Tamriel.
Whoops.
Let's take a look at
My
some of the
bad.
highlights from the Elder Scrolls Online from launch onward.
Let's look at the Elder Scrolls Online and how it's still shit. Why does the game look like ass?
Yo, if anybody buys that Skyrim remaster for $60, yeah, that just upgraded textures World of Warcraft.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, this is not looking like. Alright, yeah. I agree on the Skyrim thing. Like, if you're on PC and I see you with the Skyrim remaster, I'm calling you out. Like, I'm blocking you. I'm blocking you if you buy the Skyrim remaster and you're on PC. I'm gonna be like, nigga, if you don't just go install mods.
Yo, it's coming to PC.
Nobody care.
Wow, if you...
What the fuck? You can get Skyrim for $5. Exactly, why would I buy the game all over again with the remake textures when there's already textures and mods that are already out better than the remake? Like, that's cool for console players, I guess, but for anybody who has a PC, I'm like, nigga, why would you buy that? Like, what the fuck?
Like, I will honestly I will end your fucking career if you buy Skyrim mastered on PC.
Yeah, if you buy it on PC, no. No. You're going on my block list, fam, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to give you that hard block.
Like, you're getting
they're gonna be like, why'd you block me? I'm gonna be like, because you're fucking stupid. That's why.
As you can see, the Elder Scrolls Online community is having a lot of fun playing the game. And our player community is still growing. Tonight, I'm very happy to announce that on June 23rd, we'll be expanding internationally by launching Elder Scrolls Online in Japan. We look forward to welcoming these fellow adventurers to the exciting world of Tamriel. And for everyone who plays, we have a lot more great content on the way.
Wait, what?
For me,
Dude said we are going to be expanding nationally by expanding Elder Scrolls Online into Japan. Like, why do I care?
It was packed full of assassination and intrigue, and like me, fans everywhere loved it. So I'm particularly excited for the launch of the Dark Brotherhood DLC game pack on Xbox One and PlayStation 4 this Tuesday. In the Dark Brotherhood DLC, you'll travel to another location from Oblivion, the Gold Coast of Cyrodiil.
I can't really pick on
Brotherhood
this because
appropriately dark
they're just
storyline
appeasing.
full of intrigue
They're
and
just talking to their
mystery,
fan base.
and brings all new
so I don't really
repeatable
care.
quest gameplay to ESO.
It's not really a problem.
So
I just don't
please
play Elder
enjoy
Scrolls
the
Online.
worldwide debut of the Dark Brotherhood DLC launch trailer.
Oh, now here's the one thing I don't really like, alright?
Sweet
There's not
mother,
really a...
Sweet mother, send your child.
Well, we know what the game is gonna be like, but like...
For the sin
oh, this is Dishonored 2.
Must be
no, this is the Dark Brotherhood DLC.
And fear. This is the Black
Dishonored 2 looks better than this. Did you forget?
Oh, I see those Skyrim blood textures? Get out of here. You're not low.
Yo, what the fuck?
Go, assassin.
Dishonored 2 looks good.
Getting blood textures from a game that's made like...
Did you see her body? Did you see that bitch's
business.
Her body looked like... No! It was ugly. It was like this. And she was fucking straight up. Like, that ass, it was just like a paper fucking folded hot dog style. I was like, damn, what's wrong with you? Bitch, what's wrong with you? What is it? Bitch, what's wrong with you? Okay, she's mad now, I guess. I'm sorry.
No!
Damn.
Wow, you're so Spanish. Oh my goodness.
Go get my team.
That one lady's just yelling.
We're already having fun sneaking learning more about this mysterious group. And we can't wait to see what happens when our console players get to experience the Dark Brotherhood this week.
Did he just mention the PC player? If you mention the PC players, you will not release Skyrim Remastered.
Make the game better. Since launch, we've regularly been adding innovative features such as the Justice System and the Champion System, and we're about to make another game changer. Tonight, we're announcing One Tamriel, marking another major evolution of gameplay in the Elder Scrolls Online. With One Tamriel, all characters will be automatically leveled to content in the world, allowing them to freely group with anyone they want, and also to explore the vast world of Tamriel with no level restrictions. This means...
Assassin's Creed Dark Brotherhood confirmed.
This means all content barriers are gone and there are no restrictions on alliances or questing. From the moment you get out of the tutorial, the entire game world is open for you to explore freely. You can go wherever you want and play with whomever
not like that
you
from the beginning?
This is the first time this has ever been done in a multi-platform RPG. We'll think you'll love it.
Is it really the first time? What the fuck? Wow.
One Tamriel will be coming to the Elder Scrolls Online this fall.
I thought that would be something basic.
In closing,
for most
I want to thank the
MMOs.
awesome Elder
Like, it just
Scrolls
kinda makes
Online
sense to me,
community
like,
for your
what the fuck?
support. We never take it for granted. We work hard every day to make your Elder Scrolls Online experience the awesome adventure you want and deserve. Thanks, everyone.
Dark Souls is like, you fucking do whatever you want. And get your ass up. Like, bitch, why don't you just tell me where to go? What the fuck?
Thank you, Matt. Well
I've
done.
been searching around this damn place for 45 minutes.
Now, we want you to
I'm
get as
going the
much as
wrong way.
possible
I got a
out
six
of this
pass.
year's showcase.
Tell me there.
This year,
Oh,
after
yeah.
we're done here in the hangar, we're just going to keep the showcase going. Now, for those of you watching at home, our pre-show hosts, Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb, will be back
Died
to take over the
in a
stream,
car
and they'll
accident.
bring you exclusive interviews and more information about all the games that we're talking about here tonight. Here in Los Angeles, we've built an interactive
I legit
space
don't even want.
over on
Oh
the
my
other side of the
god,
lot.
I'm
We have
so
a chance
angry right
to
now.
learn more about our games, play some of them, and meet some of our
Why?
developers.
Why are you so damn bad?
Over
What
there,
the
there
fuck?
is also food,
I'm so
drink, and
They literally could have improved. They could have used that exact engine, the updated Skyrim remastered engine, to make a new game. But nah.
new album California in a couple of weeks, and you get to hear them live tonight as they start their summer tour. Now we have another treat for you over there
know what's
as well.
funny?
A chance to
The Skyrim
experience the
engine looked a
latest
lot
in
better
virtual
than
reality
Fallout
from
one did.
Bethesda.
Yo,
Bethesda
Weren't
VR.
expecting that, were you?
He said no.
Now, the
weren't
first
expecting
time
that,
anyone
were you?
experienced modern VR was at E3 2012, and
I
if
don't
you were
really care
there and
about
lucky
VR,
enough,
but
you
I
may
guess I'll
remember
watch.
getting to play Doom 3 BFG in our booth. Now,
I
at the
haven't actually-
time,
I haven't
we had solved
used
some
it
of the
yet.
toughest
I
technology
don't really have some
challenges
thoughts on it.
posed by VR, and people were amazed. Since then, we've quietly continued our pioneering work in VR, and tonight, we want you to see and experience what you feel when you put on a headset and play the latest AAA games in the industry. And we have two games for you to experience. The first is the just released Doom. You can take a virtual tour of hell and get a totally unique look at the very latest in graphics and true next-gen rendering from our id Tech 6 engine. In addition, we think the greatest promise of VR is its ability to immerse players completely into virtual worlds, and that the best games for that experience will be first-person open-world RPGs. So we have Fallout 4 for you to play as well. Wander the
I probably
Wasteland,
would've put
check out the
the
iconic
Skyrim
Red
thing
Rocket,
in there.
try combat. I'm telling you, with the
Oh yeah,
on your arm, the dog by your side,
VR
Yeah,
Fallout
it's pretty incredible.
I don't know if I'd put Fallout 4 in
Tonight,
there.
we're pleased to
show off the
announce
shooting mechanic.
that
I don't
Fallout
think I'd
4
fucking do that.
will be released.
I feel like Skyrim would be a whole lot better
on
with it.
HTC Vive.
Like casting spells and shit.
Fallout 4 will be on HTC.
And if you thought survival mode was an intense way to experience Fallout, you ain't seen nothing yet. We want to give you a glimpse into where we're headed with VR, where you can expect us to remain a leader, offering our games on the very best platforms you choose. So be sure to check it out. Now, for more on the second half of the showcase, let's check in with Adam and Morgan to see what's happening and get an update on what they have planned. Adam, Morgan,
Those aren't
what do you have
mine.
for us?
Those are Bruce's,
Now
fam.
we are here at
Why are you
Big
back?
Bethesda,
Okay,
and this is
now
some of
mine's
this
are
experience
rising.
that you guys are going to get to see after the showcase. We have some
Because
Bethesda
we're here
VR
for an
over
hour
here.
beforehand.
Now, right now there's no line, so that's kind of tempting, isn't it?
Why is she taller than him?
And over here, Elder Scrolls Legends.
Oh, she got heels on,
For
never
everyone
mind.
to play. Pete, I fully expect to see you at one of these tables showing off that card mastery skill.
Why
I
do
know
you
possess.
wearing fucking jeans
Now, in
that
here, we're
damn
actually,
long,
Adam
man?
and I are
We're
actually
so
going to
goddamn
be
dress pants.
interviewing some of the developers that you guys just saw their games on stage, so we're going to have a lot more
Your rainbow
information for
pie.
you.
I don't
So everybody
understand.
on the stream needs to stay tuned for that after the
Definitely.
showcase.
Lots of good info, but for the moment,
Is this
let's go
rainbow
back
tie
to
here
Pete
just
and
because of
even
the
more
Orlando
games.
thing?
Thank you, Adam and Morgan. We will see you guys in a few minutes. But we are not going anywhere just yet because there is one more thing that we think you are going to want to see. Last year, we announced that a sequel to Dishonored was in development, marking a new chapter to the Game of the Year from Arcane Studios. We shared a few tidbits about the sequel, but for the most part, you could say we've been in stealth mode. Until now. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Dishonored 2 is going to be a very special game, one that lives up to its celebrated legacy and then goes way beyond. To tell you more, please join me in welcoming the creative director of Dishonored 2, Harvey.
Hold on, I gotta go see what the other chat is saying right now. Some of these guys I know will literally.
Thanks, Pete. Hi, everybody. In Dishonored, you play a supernatural assassin in a steampunk city. The game blends combat, stealth, and mobility, giving you many different pathways and approaches.
I'm just hoping
When the
Dishonored
original
doesn't
Dishonored
disappoint
was
me like
released in
Mirror's Edge did.
2012, you embraced the game and made it your own. You discovered moves and
Yes, he does.
combinations of powers that we didn't even imagine. We were thrilled by your passion for Dishonored, and we were humbled by the success of the game, which won more than 100 Game of the Year awards. At last year's E3, we announced Dishonored 2, So tonight, here with all of you for the first time, we're going to show you the game.
We announced Dishonored 2. So tonight, here with all of us for the first time, we're going to show you the game.
What the fuck? That guy? Hey, that's my nigga Booker T. Washington. That's my man Booker T. Washington. Nigga said Obama.
Yeah. Yo, and Dishonored 2 can save this.
Yes, it can. It's already on Frost by 4.5.
Welcome back to the Empire of the Isles.
Oh my god.
Inspired fantasy world with a distinct style and an exotic cast of characters.
I'm pissed. I'm so pissed.
Why?
For Dishonored 2, we wanted to explore a new location,
I'm so pissed.
Karnaca, the jewel of the South.
Yo, stop trolling!
Mission is very layered. Our art and design teams work together to create a strong sense of place with a well-realized culture. It's based on the people living there, the work they do, the architecture, economy, the climate, even the food and songs.
Fallout engine doesn't look as good as the fucking Skyrim engine. So what the fuck?
In order to bring Karnaca to life, we've created a custom game engine designed to support our signature art direction and level design. We wanted Dishonored 2 to resemble a painting in motion, so we've given considerable thought to our lighting and the way it plays across every surface. We've created custom tools to support the interruptible, real-time narrative scenes necessary for a stealth simulation. And the same is true for our approach to audio, both in terms of atmospherics and stealth gameplay. All of these details make Karnaca more vivid thanks to our new technology, which we call the Void Engine. In crafting spaces for you to explore, we've got several creative goals. We want the environment to feel coherent and complete, plausible. Where do these characters live and how do they get to work? Is there a viable pathway that makes sense? Where do they take their breaks or stop for lunch? But it goes further than that. For Dishonored 2, we felt compelled to ask ourselves about the history of a given street or shop. What was there a decade before the player arrives in Karnaca? Often you can see the layers of history, watermarks on the wall from past floods, peeling posters and advertisements from years ago. We want every market, every alley to tell a story and to offer you the chance to see something novel or intriguing.
No, what? What? I got hops. The fuck? Niggas caught him Genji.
Dishonored 2 starts and ends in Dunwall, but most of the action takes place here in Karnaca.
Caillou. Nigga got hops. What the fuck?
All right, there you go. Your first look at Dishonored 2.
What's the fucking
Thank you.
engine?
On behalf of all my teammates at Arcane and Leon who worked so hard to
Your
bring
first
this
look
to
at
you,
Dishonored 2.
and my dear
No
friend
gameplay.
Rafael Colantonio, thank you
Yo,
oh my god.
In the first Dishonored game, you played Corvo Attano, falsely accused of killing the Empress, the woman he loved and was sworn to protect.
These niggas in the chat,
and you were
it's so
brought
funny.
the abduction of their
Like,
daughter.
these niggas had arguably the best
After
conference
escaping
last
on the
year.
night of his
This is
execution, Corvo is gifted with supernatural
Sudi,
powers.
Sudi.
He dedicates himself to avenging the death of the Empress and restoring young Emily to the
Why didn't they make Fallout 4 look like the Skyrim?
As we began to work on
that's what I was
Dishonored
curious
2,
about.
a single question
Like,
haunted us. What became of
There's
Emily
no way
Caldwell?
this engine got
How would
developed
her
in like a
experiences
year.
affect her, and what
Like-
kind
If
of
they couldn't make Fallout 4, they're dead lazy. I don't care. I
Yeah,
don't
well, of
care.
course, the
We
game wasn't even
envisioned Emily
finished.
grown up.
Like, they had 5 years to make the game and it
25
wasn't
years of
finished.
age.
They were dead like, let's touch up our old engine and not make the newest game look exactly like that. Like, what is
I
that?
developed a vision for Emily Caldwell that excited us, and at E3
Because now
last
those
year,
now
we
those
shared that
criticisms
vision
where
with the
people
world.
are like Fallout 4 does not look like a game.
Dishonored 2 is set 15 years after
comes
the
out
first
nowadays.
game. Emily
Now that's
Caldwell
valid
rules
because
the
they've shown that
empire
they can
watched
fucking
over
do
by her
it.
father,
Like-
Corvo Attano.
Should look better. Are we actually gonna get gameplay now? please.
All hail Her Imperial Majesty, Emily Caldwell.
Loyal subjects, we're going through a difficult time, but today we honor my mother, the late Jessamine Caldwell. May her memory survive.
Yeah, this is gameplay. This has to be.
You look tired, Father.
Every year, I think the anniversary of Jessamine's death will
That's
be
exciting
easier.
gameplay. I think.
I wish
I
my
hope.
mother was still the Empress.
But
I don't think I'm very good at this.
I don't really care about this part. Honestly, like,
Don't worry about
stab
the
him.
rabble rousers,
No.
and we'll catch the
Shit.
crown
He's
killer
funny.
eventually.
People are saying it's real, that these assassinations are a misguided effort to protect.
Says Corvo never talks.
Trying to make us look guilty by targeting your enemies.
I wish I could just run away from all this.
Sometimes you do. You think I don't know about your nights out on the rooftops? Courage. The ceremony will be over soon.
Royal protector and father.
Corvo
You should have passed a law
76.
against that combination of titles years ago.
Press F to pay respects. Everybody pay respects. Here
When
you
an
go.
otherworldly usurper
Everybody say F in the chat, yo.
is left hanging in the
Rip.
distance, Dishonored 2 offers you the choice of playing as Empress Emily Caldwell or the Royal Protector Corvo Attano. Emily and Corvo are both fully voiced this time with their own perspectives and emotional responses to the events transpiring around them. Whoever you choose to play, you've got to flee Dunwall, your home, and travel to Karnaca in order to unravel the threads of a conspiracy and take back what's yours.
This game looks gray as fuck. Not a fan. Oh, you can sprint. Oh, Mirror's Edge. Oh, you can do parkour. Mirror's Edge.
Please don't be open world.
This is actually better than
No,
Mirror's Edge.
please don't be open world. Because these
Dishonored
niggas
is
don't,
known
because
for
nobody's doing
unscripted,
open
simulation-driven
world games, right?
missions
What
where
they'll do
no
is,
two
like,
players ever have the
Mirror's
same
Edge did this shit
experience.
too. What they'll do is like they'll make
There are
it
many
an
pathways
open
to
world
explore as
game,
you penetrate
but it's just
well-defended
a big
locations.
world with nothing
Many
in it.
numerous ways to find
it's
and
just dull as
eliminate
fuck.
nefarious
So, like,
targets.
you can run around a
In
lot,
crafting the
but it's
missions
like,
for Dishonored 2, we've
the
put a
fuck am
much
I doing
greater
running
emphasis
around? Like,
on big,
yeah.
interesting themes,
Like-
either from a gameplay or
or like
fictional
you
standpoint,
can like
making
or
each
like you
mission
might run
a
across
wildly
an
unique
enemy.
place to explore.
Was it?
I'll explain a
Scatter,
little bit
like,
more about
here's
that.
a side quest.
Today we're going to show you the Dust District, an industrial ruin ravaged by terrible storms
it's
that
not
hit
a
at
live
random
world,
intervals.
Xenoblade did that shit where like it had
In the Dust District, a militant
it had a
religious
bunch of
faction called the Overseers
animals
is at
and
war
shit.
with the Howler Gang. The
In
leaders
a world
of
that's
both
like 5
factions are
times the
trying to
size of
take each other
Skyrim.
down. You can side with the
And I'm just
Overseers
sitting
or
here
the
like,
Howlers
nigga,
or neither. There are
okay,
many ways to complete
this
the
world
mission.
Is, like, isn't this a planet of other inhabitants? Like, there's other people here? Oh, look, there's gameplay. Nice. Let's go. Fuck.
Okay, that HUD looks
Why not?
clean. That HUD looks clean. I like how that every like gameplay thing has been on the Xbox,
Designed to create
except for Battlefield 1.
and exploration-rich spaces.
Mirror's Edge pissed me off with their fucking shit, too. It took forever to get from place to place. Like, fuck.
Is Storm 4 open world?
No. Makes sense, though. It's just cutscene level. For story, at least, for the story mode.
To reach our target, Vice Overseer Burn, we've got to get past a
That-
Ooh,
that would
yo, this one looking nice.
Light. A cruel security device reinstated by the Duke of Serkonos.
Once, at least. Fast travel.
Good soldiers blinded by that hallucinogenic powder the Howlers used, then stabbed to death
Open world
or
Naruto
dragged
game
down
actually
by
sounds like that could be cool.
Wasn't that Ultimate? That was Ultimate Ninja Storm 3. That was pretty much open world.
Was it really?
Yeah, like you're able to move around and like do a whole bunch of extra shit with Naruto. It's actually pretty fun.
No, I think he means like travel to each village, like.
Oh, I mean, yeah, to an extent.
We've made much greater use of vertical space for Dishonored 2.
Look, if you look up gameplay, you'll see
To
it.
explore the rooftops above the streets.
Naruto's universe is so big that it gets full.
There's so many different buildings and so many different missions.
Are these the same animations as the last game? Oh my god.
Dust from the mines.
Is nobody gonna comment about how dusty it's just gotten?
Alters visibility for the AI and for the
Like they're not gonna say, "Oh, it's mad dusty."
Comments on it. Many of the security devices in Dishonored 2 are powered by wind, a unique feature of Karnaca. So here we're switching off the.
Oh no, she didn't even make the storm.
There'll be a
It
lot
was just
going
in
on in this
game.
next fight. Drop attack, guards climbing and vaulting, combat choke, and Emily using far reach to pull an explosive whale oil tank toward her from a distance.
These random dust storms are right out of Metal Gear Solid 5.
You weren't even looking at her. What?
Hey, you! Come here!
Use the fucking gun. What are you doing? What the fuck? Okay.
All right, let's jump forward closer to our target, Vice
I think he was
Overseer
trying to do
Byrne.
some shit fucked up.
The Overseers are fighting the Howler Gang for the hearts and minds of the people of Karnaca. What happens here will influence Karnaca's future and the endgames. Here we're going to use Emily's mesmerize power to lull a group of Overseers into a stupor, evading combat altogether. Mesmerize, they won't notice Emily or even
Buffer. Buffman, Buffman, Buffman.
How did they not notice? What kind of stealth is this?
Why is this shit offline?